Hi guys, and welcome back to Chip's Green World. In this week's vlog, we're going to be rescuing my cloud tree that's been slightly neglected as it's in a broken pot, so I've not been able to pull the pot out to trim it as I usually do, and it's unable to hold water, so it's probably very thirsty. So today we're going to tackle the repot. We're going to downsize the root ball, feed and rejuvenate. So I've pulled the pot out and it's fallen into a number of pieces. The root ball is extremely dry. Let's hope I've caught it in time. This is the new pot it's going into, so it has to be downsized quite a bit. In other words, giving it a bonsai. So if you have a weak stomach, best turn away now. Right, you can open your eyes now. So we've took the bottom half off, that's half off the bottom, so we've cut the root ball in half completely. Then we've trimmed the sides to fit the pot. That should be enough to rejuvenate the root ball, and we've left enough on just to sustain a healthy tree. I'm laying an inch of compost in the bottom of the pot and then another inch of sphagnum moss to help it recuperate. Packing a bit of extra up the sides, and then we'll be trying it in to see how it fits in its new little home before we soak it in a bucket of water, because I'm going to let this root ball soak for at least 2 hours before I plant it up. Right, so let's see how this fits. That's a beautiful fit, and now it's been soaked for 2 hours. I'm tying the wires in, and the reason for tying it in is if a slight wind came, this would go over and be out of its pot. So I'm going to tie it through this end and the other end. The wires are fed through the holes in the bottom of the pot and attached at the bottom of the pot to each other. Snip them off and then hide them in the compost, and then just repeat on the opposite side. Right, now that's all tied in and stable, start adding the compost, packing it in down the sides, making sure there's no air gaps. But at this stage, don't overpack. You want this to drain freely of water. So we're going to only lightly pack this down. Right, so give it a quick clean up and we're ready for the next stage, but that won't be today, as we're going to let this settle in for at least a couple of weeks. Make sure it's happy in its new pot, and then we'll come to giving it a good trim, a reshape, redoing the bamboo scaffolding, and yeah, we'll turn it into something special, I'm sure. Right, I think that's been very successful. I think it's looking absolutely amazing. I'm sure it would look even more amazing once we've given it a fresh trim and re-sculpted it. But like I say, that will be in the following weeks. So, subscribe and join me. Hope you've enjoyed, guys. Bye now.